The desire to help break the Bulldogs' 21-year title drought is the main reason behind Viliame Kikau's decision to re-sign until the end of 2028. The two-time premiership winner telling 9 News why he thinks the Dogs will be a genuine force next season.
A contract extension complete in time for Christmas. Big name back rower Viliame Kikau vowing to be a Bulldog for life.
Just where the club's heading, I'd be silly not to resign and not to be a part of what we're trying to build in Belmore. And the final goal is just to win another premiership for the Canterbury Bankstown. So.
You obviously believe that you can do that in your time at the club?
100%. That belief hasn't changed at all since my first day working in back in 2023. The motivation will just get stronger now.
The addition of Leo Thompson could be the final piece to the Dogs' premiership puzzle.
Just adding a bit more size in our pack, which is something that we lacked the last few years. Yeah, great signing for us, and hopefully it's just going to make us better.
First stop for Canterbury in 2026, Sin City for a date with the Dragons.
I think the thing is just to embrace it and just be proud and have a look back at where I come from a little kid back home in the islands of Fiji, playing in the biggest stage in Las Vegas. No one would have dreamt of that, so yeah, so blessed.
Still with a strong link to his homeland, the Kid Stuff ambassador will spread Christmas cheer back in Fiji this year, giving toys to underprivileged children.
Hopefully if this brings a smile to a few kids' faces back home, that gives me more joy than anything.
Kikau heading home in the off-season to marry his long-term partner, Brittany.
It was a really special moment seeing my wife walking down, and obviously my son sort of walked before her before she came out, and yeah, it was really emotional. I couldn't hold it in, but it was the best day ever.
Zach Bailey, 9 News.
The border romantics at the West Tigers have taken another bizarre turn today, with 3 sacked directors, including chairman and former New South Wales Premier Barry O'Farrell, reinstated. It follows the intervention of the NRL, who are becoming frustrated with the bumbling management of the joint venture. CEO Shane Richardson, who quit on Monday, is not likely to return. Storm skipper Harry Grant has been rewarded for his efforts for the Kangaroos by winning the Golden Boot for the best player in International Rugby League. Gillaroos winger Julia Robinson won the Women's Award. Teammates have come to the defence of Usman Khawaja as the opener fights for his international career ahead of the third Ashes test. Khawaja's backers say he's been unfairly targeted by critics and needs to be recalled to the Australian side.
When it comes to the Ashes, everyone is dialed in, but some opinions carry more weight than others.
I listened to the radio this morning. There's a lot of people sort of having their 2 cents worth at the moment for not knowing what's going on in the world, and especially with professional cricket.
Usman Khawaja's position has generated the most debate ahead of the third test.
He's a seasoned campaigner, he's been through it before many a time, so he'll be doing his best to block it all out and focus on what he needs to.
Matt Renshaw and Nathan McSweeney are both former Test teammates and current Big Bash teammates of Khawaja. Both would recall him for Adelaide if he's fit.
Yeah, I think he should be there. He's one of the best batters Australia has. Brings a calmness into that team as well when everything's sort of going crazy.
Yeah, he's well experienced batting at the top and in the middle, so whatever he does, I'm sure he'll do a good job.
Renshaw declaring Uzi belongs at the top of the order.
Obviously, there's some nuances with the opening that a lot of people down the order don't really understand, and a lot of people in the crowd don't understand.
That would see Travis Head drop down the lineup.
Wouldn't mind watching Heady come out at 5 on a hot day in Adelaide with 200 on the board and seeing what he can do.
Tim Payne was captain when Steve Smith and Jofra Archer first locked horns at Lords in 2019. The former skipper says round 2 of their battle in Brisbane shows the Aussie is getting under the Englishman's skin.
Another battle that Smithy won, so he continues to build his record against him, and there's a lot of huff and puff from Big Joff. At the moment, I think Smudge is winning that battle hands down, and Steve Smith, in my opinion, is one of the best players we've ever had. And just watching him the other night, you just got to sit back and laugh.
Luke Dovesey, 9 News.
Well, most Sydney Hobart yachts are stripped back to their bare bones for pure speed, but that's not how the crew of Maritimo 100 like to sail. They prefer doing it in the lap of luxury. It's one of 6 100-footers in this year's fleet, but the only one with all the mod cons, including air conditioning and a fully equipped galley with a cappuccino machine.
Yes, we have a couple of people who like their fancy coffees before they go and watch, so we've added that as well this year. Bit of fun.
Maritimo 100 is one of 133 yachts starting on Boxing Day. Australia's swim team will have to battle the world and the elements when they compete at the historic Valley Baths under the Brisbane skies tomorrow night in what could be seen as the sport's T20 format.
People are looking for this within the sport. So for Australia to be the ground zero for unearthing that and putting that out into the world of swimming is something special.
Especially leading into Brisbane 2032, I think it's so important to get, a home crowd just invested in the sport of swimming.
All the action right here on 9 from 7:30 tomorrow night.